Hey y'all, it's Wendy, and we're back to throw some cards tonight. Glad you're with me. I am so excited to be able to do what I love, and honestly, I am so blessed that I get to do something that I enjoy doing. Um, and I've actually been doing it for most of my years of being me. So, anyway, let's go ahead, and I've prayed and shuffled all the cards. I've prayed over and, and shuffled all the cards. Let's go ahead and get started. Oh, I'm going to bring this little chime for anyone that has any sound sensitivities. Please turn down your listening device. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, we're going to start here with the Shaman's Dream Oracle. If you notice, I got me a new little sign. It says, I don't chase, I replace. I don't compete, I attract. I am made of magic and candy. So, that is what we need to remember. You are made of magic and candy. You are an emperor or an empress, and we don't chase, we attract. So, whatever's meant for me will come to me. That's kind of where I'm at. And I hope that's where you're at too. Like I talked about in the message previous, where healing is rough, but it's so necessary. Okay, had a brief interruption with a loud kitty. All right, like I said, we're going to do some Shaman's Dream. Again, I'm not able to jump cards. I am a slow shuffler and a grabber from what feels right. Unfortunately, hand injuries have kind of made jumping cards very difficult to do. I just am not fast enough. I would have cards everywhere. So, first card I'm showing is number 32. It's Jeweled Web Connectivity. And I like this card because it shows, it just shows me how we're all connected. The Jeweled Web to me is about not only our interaction with Source, but our interaction to each other as a collective and as a whole. I like to think of us as, bedazzled. Yes, I'm showing my age. I like to think of us as being able to connect on an intimate level, even though we may be miles or nations apart. It's just good to feel that connection, not only, like I said, with Source, but with one another. The next card is number 55. And that is the Farther Gate, Bold Step Forward. And it's a beautiful card. I don't know if I've got too much glare on there. But it's a beautiful card. And it reminds me, with the sun peeking through, that, hang in there. We're almost there. Almost there. The Farther Gate is a bold step forward. We are so close as a collective, and we just need to walk. I know this is going to sound real corny, but hey, we need to take each other by the hand and lift each other up, and whoever's, falling behind, we need to hold their hand and help them move forward as well. It's just important as a collective that we have that type of support. All right. Ooh, that's a pretty one too. I like that one. This is number 19, Fallen Angel, Spiritual Narcolepsy. It took me a while. I was in a dark place for a while. I was healing, and I felt kind of like a fallen angel. I felt like I'd lost my way, and I had a few, which goes along with the other cards. I had a few friends who were very spiritual who pretty much said, you got to do this thing. So we're doing the thing. In the military, they say, leave no man behind, no woman behind. Okay. But for me, having been that fallen angel, having felt such despair, having not feeling like I even had energy to breathe, knowing that I had support and I had people that loved me. And honestly, not everybody has that. Not everybody is fortunate to have people that are loving and supportive. I have been very fortunate not only to have found friends here on YouTube, but also friends within my community that let me know, it's okay to slow down. It's okay to rest. It's okay to think you're not going fast enough, in your spiritual journey. And everybody's at their own pace and everybody's going to ascend at their own level. This card for me is very significant in my own journey. But like I said, leave no man or woman behind. We're always going to reach back around and hold your hand out. Not for a hand out, but for a hand up. Let's say it that way. I like the way that sounds better. All right, moving right along. I'm losing this deck. This is also one of my favorite decks. It's the Ocean Oracles. Oceans of Wisdom Oracles. The illustrations on these cards are gorgeous. And I'll be honest, I'm not, spiritually connected, I gotta have that card. For me, it's the illustrations. If the illustrations and the wording speaks to me, that's my deck. So this I found is like one of my favorite decks, even when I'm just pulling a quick card for myself. So, okay, you wanted to come out. Oh, beautiful. And we have Lady of the Sea. Embrace gratitude as the key to abundance and joy in your life. Now, isn't that a gorgeous illustration? Damn, I just love it. The lighting and the shells on her dress. And it's just having gratitude. We may not have much. Each individual person, each has got his own. But embrace the gratitude for what you do have and the people in your life that you do have. Just show some gratitude for Spirit blessing you with another day. However that speaks to you and your, like I said, from the previous deck, the connectivity between all of us. There's a jeweled web in my fantasies that we are all connected, and it's a beautiful thing. I know, I'm a dork, what can I say? Okay. Oh, another one of my favorite cards, the Coral Castle. Live with intention and purpose. Align your actions with your deepest values and desires. So that's another one, and it is a beautiful illustration. But this card speaks to me. It says, live with intention and purpose, aligning your actions with your deepest values and desires. You got to be you. You can't try and go out there and be somebody that you're not. You just need, like I said, I'll admit, I'm a total dork. There are certain things, I cry at old movies, even ones that I've seen 100 times. Living with intention and purpose, for me, is doing what's right even when nobody's looking. I mentioned in my previous message about I won't say old friend because I don't like the old word, but that longtime friend who reached out, and we had a really good talk and we cleared the air. And that's what I call living with intention and purpose, and you align your actions with your values and your desires, because at the end of the day, we're all we've got. Some of us aren't as lucky to have, support. So when you're given the opportunity to look at someone and say, hey, we were kids, I messed up, I'm so sorry. That's courage, that's strength, that's intention and purpose and alignment. And there's nothing, in my opinion, that's better than that. Is just, it was a surprise, but it was a beautiful surprise. All right, the next card we have is Trident. Remember that true strength comes from within. And in my last message, I had mentioned, oh, card, sorry. I had mentioned her courage, her grace, her strength. For me, this is something that comes from within. We are all raised differently, different cultures, different backgrounds. But in this card, it all the strength you need comes from within. Yes, we all need somebody we can lean on. But true strength, and when you're healing, that true strength comes from within. And I love that card. It's beautiful. The next card we have is Underwater Gardens. Nurture the garden of your heart, cultivating seeds of compassion, gratitude, and forgiveness. Aren't those beautiful cards? Dang. Anyway, nurture your garden of your heart. It's taking care of yourself, taking care of your family. If you have children, it's nurturing your children to become good human beings. Not everyone was brought up the same. We all have, our own issues. I mean, family issues, growing up. Being a kid is not an easy thing to do. But when you become the adult and you have your children, to nurture them, you want to teach them what you didn't know when you were a kid. You want to instill that in your child. I think I've tried to do that with my son, but once they become adults, they go their own way, and you just hope that the seeds you have sown in your children make them better people. And I like that. Aw. The next card we have is Seahorses. Embrace your uniqueness and let your gentle spirit carry you through life's currents. Again, beautiful illustrations. Okay, for me, let your freak flag fly. Honestly, be you and don't be embarrassed or ashamed of who you are, because at the end of the day, God sees who you are every day, not the mask or the face you show, the public face that you show. But every one of us is unique in our own way. We have our own spirits, but I just lost my train. Being your true authentic self is what's truly important. And I know that that's something that I tried to instill in my child was, not everybody is the same. Not everybody's got the same heart. Just be you and know that you're giving your all every day. And you know what? That's good enough. As long as you can say you tried and you gave it your all. So embrace your uniqueness. Not everyone is going to have the same opinions or thoughts. Nobody is going to think exactly like you. So embrace the differences that we all carry. So, let's do this. I don't want to do this. I want to come over here and get some Kipper cards. I'm kind of new to Kipper, so it's... the illustrations are nice, but I like the dramatic and colorful and big big illustrations. But I do like the energy off of the Kipper cards. So let's see. And the first card we have is number 16, Thoughts. And in this picture, you can see that there is a painting of a beautiful woman behind him, and he's kind of half looking at her, but he is in deep thought. And sometimes when we think about the people that we love, just send them good healing energy. Just send them all the love you can. Not everyone can be around their families. We live in different states. Some of us live in different countries, and you can't always be near the ones you love. So always keep those that you love close to your heart, in your thoughts, and pray. Honestly, pray for them. Just throw out a little prayer. Dear God, I pray that my son or daughter gets through that test at school. Just any type of positive thought, positive energy, positive intention that you can send towards your children, your spouse, your family, your extended family. And just, it's okay to let people know you're thinking about them. And I'll be honest, I am not the best at keeping in touch. I actually posted something a while back. It was like, look, I am not the friend that's gonna call you every day or message you every day. I'm really bad at calling people back. I'm really bad at responding in a timely manner. But the people in my life know that I love them. And when push comes to shove, they know I'm there for them. And they know that I pray for them daily. And just don't be afraid to just let people know that you love them and you care. I think I got 2 cards stuck together. Nope, just a bad eyes. Bad eyes and a reflection. All right, here we go. Here we go. Message of concern, number 14. I know for me how this works for me. In all my years, I've always had this ability. If I had someone on my mind and I thought long and hard enough about them, I could get them to reach out. Don't be afraid to be the one who reaches out. Don't be like me and wait for other people to contact you, because honestly, I have the feeling, well, I don't want to bug somebody. But you know what? If you're thinking about somebody, it's okay to let them know you're thinking about them. It's okay to let them know that you're missing them, even if you haven't talked to them in a while. I have a few friends that I owe apologies and phone calls to, but I'm just, like I said, when you're healing, it's difficult. You kind of isolate, and at least in my instance, I isolate and I go within, and I'm working through stuff, and then by the end of the day, it's late, and it's like, oh dang, okay, I missed it again. And you have the best of intentions, but don't be afraid to send that message of concern. You never know who's needing you to reach out, and you could be catching somebody when they really need their hand held, even at a distance. So, number 26, Great Fortune. I like these cards because they're very simple. And when I show you the cards, I want you to be able to look at them. And if I'm interpreting them a different way than you would, say I show you the card and you see something and you feel something within those cards. But I feel that this is going to be an abundant year for the collective. And I feel that with everything that we've been through as a nation, as a world, we are due for some good luck. So I'm seeing some good fortune. So we're going to get one more of these and we're going to move on to another. How long am I? We're getting long in the tooth here. All right. Great Fortune, also number 27. Unexpected income. I like that. So it's taken me a while to find my place, to feel comfortable speaking to everyone. I'm actually kind of a shy person, but when I'm around other people and I get nervous, I talk loud and I talk fast. I'm happy to be able to have great fortune and unexpected income. So let's get ready, guys. I said 2026. This is going to be our year. This is our comeback year. This is our rebuild year. So if life's been kicking your butt, this is the year we're going to come back from that. All of us. Number 22, official person. So for those of you who are looking for an official person, this may be the year that you find each other. If you have an official person and you're not, say, in a traditional marriage, that may be something that this person offers you this year. This is going to be a very abundant year, I think, for all of us concerned. Number 15, the Lovers. I really like these cards. I wasn't sure how I was going to feel about them, but I actually kind of like them. The Lovers is kind of self-explanatory. But when you have that connection with somebody, it's pretty undeniable. Don't be fooled by anything phony. You're going to feel it. You're going to know. And I am just so excited that these cards are showing so much positivity tonight. Like I said, it's been a while for me coming around again, trusting myself and others again, coming out of this hermit mode I've been in. But I'm only going to pull a couple of these, and then we're going to move on and get you some numbers, and we're going to go ahead and close this reading out. I'm talking too much. Let's see. We have goodbye. The time has come to part ways. And it's true. As we get older, we get to the point where we start realizing what's important, what is not. Relationships will come and go. Friendships will come and go. People that you never thought you could live without, they're going to go. They're going to leave you. Some of us may be saying goodbye to people this year that we never thought we could. But keep in mind that it's all God's plan, and it's going to work out just the way it's supposed to. It may not feel like it, and I suffered some terrible, terrible losses of people I never thought I would lose. I lost my best friend to cancer years ago, and I'm still recovering from that. That was a big loss. We lose our pets. We lose our parents when we reach a certain age. You know, some of us grow up without our parents because they pass early. And the goodbyes are going to come, but they're also a chance to grow and heal. And here we have uncertain. My intentions are not yet clear. I'm still trying to figure you out. So, there's people out there that are watching you. They're watching you. They want to see how you move. They want to see your intentions before they reveal theirs. That's kind of how I'm reading this card. So, all right, one more. Here we go. Gaslight. I will deliberately manipulate your perception of reality until you are doubting your own experiences. That kind of blows. I know. It sucks. But if you ask for clarity, if somebody is gaslighting you and you ask the Most High, you ask the archangels, you ask your spirit guides, your angels, your ancestors to show me what I need to see, they will make patterns very clear. They will make patterns very clear. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and pull some quick angel numbers, and I'm going to get out of here. Get out of your face. Let you get on with your evening. Let you spend some more time with your loved ones. Tomorrow's Saturday. That's great. All right, here we go. 555. Change. Angel whispers. Change happens outside your comfort zone. The time for change is now. The angels are whispering for you to trust your path and to learn how to walk in it. Take the next step. Allow change to lift you up, guide you forward. And your affirmation is, I release all that no longer serves me as I am guided to move outside of my comfort zone and let change in. So, beautiful. 555 in any combination of fives. I was driving a couple weeks ago, and the speedometer or the odometer rolled over, and it was literally 55555. And I actually had to pull over and take a picture because it just blew my mind. Fives are about change. Change is coming. Like I said, this is going to be the year for change, the collective. We're coming into our own. We're healing. We're coming out of our hermit modes, and we're making an impact. So go out there and be the best person you can be. If things in your life aren't making you happy, change it. You have the power. You hold the power to do whatever it is you are guided to do. Go within, ask your spirits to show you, and they will show you. They will guide you. And with that, I say good night. I thank you all for joining me here. For those who stuck around and stuck with me in my stammering and my stuttering, I love you all, and I so appreciate you hanging in here with me on this Friday night. Again, my name is Wendy. I don't have any other presence on YouTube. This is my only channel, and I don't have any of my videos posted anywhere else. And if you see them on TikTok or any other outlet, those are fake. They're not me. Please don't get scammed. I'm not going to reach out to you first. I'm not going to tell you that I have a message from your passed over loved one that has to be delivered. I don't do that. If you'd like a reading, my email is listed in the description below. Simply reach out. We can talk about what it is you're looking for, whether it's a healing session or a venting session, general reading, anything specific, and we'll get through this together. Thanks, tribe. Love ya.